got big dreams, I'ma do big things. Yeah, you see me on the big screen looking so clean. I don't move slow, I move fast, right past it.
What's going on, guys? SamuxPlays here, and the devs just released a dev stream last night. I ended up watching it this morning, and we have a lot of cool things coming to the first Descendant. One of the main ones is going to be Ultimate Blair, which a lot of people have been waiting for, and they basically did a sneak peek, and he does look extremely cool. I can't wait to play him. And the absolute banger is going to be that they are adding dynamic motion, which is the name that they are giving for the Jiggle physics update, which they said is coming in May. They also have a lot of other cool changes. We're just going to briefly touch on those today, though. If you want to watch the full thing, I will go and link the dev stream in the description, so you can go watch that if you want to. The point of this video is I'm gonna just give you guys like rapid fire information, so if you don't have 2 hours to go watch the stream, I just kind of let you guys know what's coming and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be speaking really quickly today and showing you guys basically all of the content that's coming in like a really fast pace, so let's go ahead and get started. Also, as a side note, I finally got my bikini bundle. I'm rocking it with my Inez. Gorgeous, by the way. W devs. I'm waiting on Serena to get an outfit as well. But I got the banner and all that good stuff, so my down badness. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for this update for a long time. As I said, it's coming in May, so I'll go ahead and show this off first. So this is going to be the dynamic motion update. It's just the name they're giving it. It's a little bit more appropriate, right? They don't want to just name it Jiggle Physics or whatever. But we'll go ahead and let this play out so I can show you guys. So there you go. You can see it's like a major difference. They did say that they are going to be adding a option to the intensity. So basically you can decide how much of the dynamic motion that you want. And then I believe you can also toggle it off, so if you are like one of the few people in this game that did not want this to come to the game, you should be able to turn it off, I believe. But this looks really good. It's not like too over the top. It looks like real, you know, it's realistic, right? So far they said they only had the top done, but that in the finished version they're also adding it to the bottom, right? So really cool. I'm glad the devs are adding this, and I think a lot of other people too, right? Like everybody's been asking for this really since the release. And then they go ahead and show it on Serena as well. So yeah, as you can see there, way more realistic, looks good, looks really good. W for sure. Yeah, we're not too sure like what intensity option this is at, so I have no idea, because I know people are going to be wondering. I don't know if this is like the lowest setting or the highest setting, but yeah. And then the down bad director of the game, he was like, oh, this is a little bit too much, so he was like, all right, we gotta stop. I love these guys, by the way. The devs are so based. Anyways, they take a bow, say thanks for watching and all that stuff. And then they go on to do a Q&A. One of the other main points here is they are releasing like some more for fun skins, right? Like, so this is like it's corny, like it's a corny skin, right? It's made of corn, like, you know, haha, pun intended, right? You know, I think this is good for the game, you know, just like give people options, you know, if it's kind of like a joke skin, right? But regardless, they showcase this, and then they also are redoing the academy sets. I don't know if this is a rework or if they're just changing the models that we already have. I didn't really understand this part, but these look really good. Here, let me move my camera. Very cool, very cool. I like this one a lot. I don't know why, I just like this one. I mean, they all look good, right? I already own like a few, but I've always liked the Academy Cadet skin line. I think it's pretty dope, right? Serena bathing suit win though is the real question. I'm trolling. Yeah, I mean, I might not be though. Then they went to say that they're going to be doing some new player care, so they're adding a quest in the guide. They're adding a new quest. The main quest is streamlined by 40%, so I assume this means that it's going to be faster for newer players. Mission improvements, web guide integration, I'm not really sure what that means, And Ultimate Bunny farming difficulty adjustment here. Sorry, I keep having to move my camera, but I didn't want to like just set it over the devs. I'm not sure what the point of the adjustment to Ultimate Bunny is, since they're just giving her for free. Maybe like for newer players in the future. It's weird that they picked Ultimate Bunny though, because she's like not the hardest. Ultimate Glay would be the hardest to farm because she has 6% drop rate across the board. But also drop rates don't really matter anymore because high shape stabilizers, you can just switch them. But regardless, maybe like, you know, as a newer player, you're not going to have all those materials. Even if you are doing the event, you might only be able to get a few, right? So yeah, they didn't go into detail about exactly how they're adjusting it, but I assume they mean they're going to just like up the drop rate. Weird that they chose Ultimate Bunny though. But maybe they've given her out for free a couple times now, so maybe they just want like newer players to be able to get her much easier, which there's like nothing wrong with that, right? They're also doing some quality of life improvements. They're removing void shards completely. I mean, nobody really even does void shard farming anymore. It like hasn't existed for a long time now, so yeah, I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense to keep it in the game. They're adding unique arcade factor XP to hard special operations. I'm assuming this means that they are like upping the reward, since the hard dungeons only give you like what is it, like 300 comparatively to Sigma Sector that gives you like a lot more. So maybe they're trying to like balance it out to give you more options, so you're not just spamming like Sigma Sector, or if you're farming for something else, you're getting arcade XP while you're doing that, right? Because 300 is not that much. So good changes there. They're adding rewards to the Sigma Sector, like they're upping the Descendant and weapon XP gain. So this is going to make it a lot easier to like multi-farm. And then also when crafting the same weapon will be crafted with its unique effect at its highest level. This one is kind of crazy. I don't know if I'm understanding this correctly, but if they're saying that you only need one copy and then it maxes out the unique effect, that is actually an insane update. This one could be a little bit confusing. I don't know if it is as it reads. I just got done watching this and it's a 2-hour video, so I'm not going to remember everything, and I don't really want to replay it since the point of this video is to like go fast, right? Serena Common Skin allows wings to be hidden. People have been asking for this. They, you know, when they're taking photos, the wings are in the way. And then also photo mode, you can change like backgrounds, so they're adding like filters. They are doing some reactor changes, so if you see here, you can basically upgrade your substats now. You're just going to use the materials that you get from like scrapping your reactor parts, and then you can upgrade it to full, like, you know, the max value. And it is RNG in a sense that if it gets like on critical success, it'll upgrade it more without using as many of your mats. But if you get bad RNG, you just have to use more mats and you'll be able to upgrade it fully. So that's kind of cool. You won't have to like farm for the perfect reactor. You could just find one with the correct substats and then you could just upgrade it to max, right? So that's a pretty substantial change. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that. They're adding medals. If you are an OG player, I believe you should just be getting like a free medal that shows you've been playing since day one. They're also adding medals to the leaderboards that you can put on like your banners and stuff like that. I thought this was kind of neat. I don't know how many people are actually gonna like care about these too much as far as leaderboards, because there has been some like skepticism about the top ranks on the leaderboards. Some people have been accused of like hacking and stuff like that, so I don't know if that's true or not. I don't really get into the leaderboard stuff, but regardless, pretty cool addition. Just like a little bit of extra stuff, right? We're getting some new external components. I'm not going to go over all of them, but we got like Firebrand, gives us skill effect range, minuses your movement speed, and then lowers their fire resist. We got Plague, this is like tech skill power singular, minuses your shield but gives you toxic. So obviously this is like, you know, going to be for like Freyna, right, or something like that. They're adding multiple sets. I'm not going to go over all of them though, since we're trying to get this video done fast. And then they showcase Blair. This is going to be like Ultimate Blair. So this is going to be with his next level arson mod. It changes his abilities over here, and basically he's gonna like run around, create a trail of fire. So it's gonna be really good if you're like farming and stuff, right? So yeah, it looks pretty good. And then they're gonna show off his hot delivery one, which is basically essentially gonna be like a flamethrower right here. Like, it looks pretty badass, to be honest. If you like fire characters, you're gonna really enjoy this character, right? I can't remember if he has like movement speed in his kit, but if he doesn't, you can just spec into it in the arcade tree, and then also upgrade your soul cores with like grappling hook and stuff, if you want to keep up with like the really fast descendants, like, you know, Serena, Bunny, etc, etc. But overall, he just looks like, it's kind of like a Freyna with her mod on. You just kind of pop your poison trail and run past everybody. It's the same thing, right? That's basically what this is. And then the flamethrower, if you like fighting like bosses or something like that, you just use the flamethrower, right? He looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. His other mod's gonna be Killer Recipe. So this one, he's gonna like shoot, once you have this mod on, he'll shoot like fireballs from his hands like this. Looks pretty cool. And his ultimate like locks on, and he does like a little flip, and it does like AoE damage. So yeah, I mean, it looks really good. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all the stuff in the update. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys everything. Maybe I missed something. If I did, let me know in the comments. I try to just get this done really fast because the whole premise of this video is getting you guys the information as fast as possible and not wasting your time. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. My name's SamuxPlays. Y'all take care, and I'm looking forward to this patch for sure. W devs, W to the dynamic motion update. Hell yeah. And also Ultimate Blair looks like a lot of fun, so I can't wait to play it. Anyways, see you guys in Albion. I'm SamuxPlays. Peace.